What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of our goalie career. It's been a few days since we posted a video, so apologies for the lack in videos going live on the channel, but we are back with a fun one to kick things off, a home game against the Detroit Red Wings. And for us, we're just looking to continue where we left off about a week ago. You know, it's been a pretty solid January in 2025 here in the video game. A couple losses sprinkled in. You know, Spencer Knight didn't have the best of starts this month. We also had a couple losses ourselves, so it wasn't, you know, the greatest month out there. But you look at some of these big wins. We had a massive win against Colorado 5-1. Then the team went out and won 2-1 against Vegas with Spencer Knight in net. We had a 5-2 win against the Oilers. We also shut out the Ottawa Senators, who, if you guys remember, they have 3 of the top 5 leading points getters in the league. So some tough games out there. We battled hard. We are now on January 30th, which is the last game here in the month of January before we head into February. We have a week off after this, about a week and a half off for the All-Star break. And then we have a ton of games in a very short time before the trade deadline. So all these games are building up. Obviously, for the playoffs, every point matters. It's such a tight race. But we will also want to go out in these games and prove to the GM that if he's going to make moves, we know what he did last season. If you guys have been following along, he had a really crazy trade deadline last season. We need to show the coach that, hey, this is a team that can win. This is a team that can get to the playoffs. And if you're going to make trades, it better be to improve, better be a buyer's mentality, or just say, hey, the team's good enough to roll with. Let's get after it. Let's get into the playoffs. But for now, we got the Detroit Red Wings at home. I already know that we're going to have to switch this. You know, EA said they were going to fix this in the latest patch, and typical EA fashion, they did not. So hopefully, like I said, I don't think this is going to be something that they'll fix in this version of the game. So would love to, but they said they were going to and didn't. Doesn't give me high hopes. But here we go. Crypto.com Arena, Kings, Red Wings. Let's kick this video off. Let's get after it. So again, apologies for last week. It was, I've talked about it all playthrough long. I work a 9-to-5 job and you know, figure out when I can record in between, you know, lunch breaks, before, after work, whatever it might be. And last week just got way too busy. There was a lot of things I was dealing with, some outside of work stuff that I had to take care of as well. So I figured best course of action is just to take the week off, get rested up, get my stuff done. Now we're back. We're feeling good, and Kempe's got a good opportunity here to get the Kings on board early. And Kempe picks off where we left off, baby. This first line going right back to work. Let's go. 17th of the season now for Kempe, and he is flying right now. As Husso goes to poke that puck away, misses it, and Kempe gets his own rebound, and he'll bury that there. So the Kings go up early in this one, 1-0. Let's go, baby. Yeah, we got a lot of videos I'm going to record here in the next couple days. We'll get those pumped out over the next couple weeks. Alan Wake 2, if you guys want to change of pace, that playthrough is going to be starting. I'll be playing it this week and recording and uploading here in the next couple. So keep an eye on all the fun stuff coming. Okay, Kempe, save some for the rest of us. 18th of the season, right back to work immediately after the goal. The fans are in it. We're feeling good. Adrian Kempe with his second of the night. About 30 seconds after he scores his first, we just buries that past the glove of Husso, who kind of went down early. Really nice pass here by Kevin Fiala. And just got the goalie to kind of go down into his butterfly early. Anthony Mantha. Or was that Oli Mata? I don't even know which one that was. One of the two. I think Anthony Mantha is on Washington now. So that's Oli Mata, the defenseman. Not able to get that puck, and Kempe buries his second very quickly here. We got a 2-0 lead in the first 2 minutes of this game. I can't even finish my sentences, man. What I was going to say is those will start coming up on the channel. We'll obviously have a holiday break. If you guys know me, I do like to spend Christmas with my family, kind of unplug from everything. So that'll be happening around Christmas time, and we'll come back in the new year with some new videos. But looking forward to just getting these games played, getting closer and closer to the playoffs. It's such a tight race in the West. It's going to be a lot of fun. What a way to start the videos back as Kempe gets 2 goals here early. Oh, big news. I actually forgot to say, my mind's everywhere. I forgot to mention this at the start of this video, but we are actually finally, we talked about it all season long, how January... Huh? A natural hat trick for Adrian Kempe within the first 5 minutes of this hockey game? What is Detroit doing? 19th of the season for the young man. I've never seen a natural hat trick that quick. That might be an NHL record. Just flips it on net, and I mean, for Huso, that's a bad goal. I think momentum started to shift on our side. He starts moving towards the middle. And a perfectly placed shot from Adrian Kempe. We haven't even seen the second line yet, and it's 3-0 in the first 4 minutes of this hockey game. Fiala and Kalia both getting assists here. Wow, this first line is popping off, man. What I was going to say, which kind of helps for this, is we've talked about it all season long as January being the benchmark to change our playthrough back to Superstar. If you guys have been following along, you know my story of this is my 13th or 14th NHL game playing human goaltender. We typically play on Superstar, but because we haven't played in a while, because it's, you know, new controls, all that sort of jazz, we started slow and we've built up. But as of this game, the last game of January, before this video started, I officially turned it up to Superstar difficulty. So the boys are proving that Superstar is going to help them play well as well. So big exciting things. We are now back on the hardest difficulty where we belong. It was a long road to get here, but we feel confident enough. The stats look good. The gameplay's been good. And this top line ain't freaking finished here as Fiala gets his puck back here. 12 minutes on the clock here in the first. And we'll probably finally get to see the second unit step on the ice. Wow, leave a like, comment for that, guys. What a start by Kevin Fiala and the LA Kings, as finally the Byfield, Dubois, Pacioretty, a healthy Kings lineup here, back on the ice. Let's see if they can do something about it as well. Byfield now, and boy, have those LA Kings been flying in real life, man. Byfield on the line, on the wing with Kopitar and Kempe, and dude, they've been scary, man. They've been a scary, scary team. It's been fun to watch. They're scoring so many goals. Byfield is starting to heat up, and that's terrifying because they're already playing well. Here we go. Spence now in his own zone. Gets that way up to Pacioretty, who's sprawling. And Pacioretty doesn't get much on it, but he does get a rebound. A good job there by the defenseman to get back with the help of Dylan Larkin as well. I think Pacioretty probably should have got that off his stick a little bit quicker, but we got a 3-0 hockey game, 9 minutes left here as Fabry takes a big hit from Max Pacioretty. What a start. What a feeling to get back into it. You guys have also been smashing that subscribe button. We're like 30-something away from the big 500 number. Or sorry, 1,000 number. So if you guys are watching, if you haven't clicked it, smash that button. There's still like 90% of you guys watching. It's going up. There's more views, but less people are subscribing. So let's smash that button. Let's get to 1,000. The goal was by Christmas. I think we can easily get there, maybe even before Christmas. You guys are nuts. Thank you so much. It's been a lot of fun this playthrough. A lot of fun things coming as well. I know I keep saying that, but trust me, we got, like I said, Alan Wake 2. It's a horror game, horror detective game. You're going to see a grown man freak out. I love that first game. Some fun games coming in the new year as well. Kempe back on the ice here. Gavrikov looking to get that one shot low. Passes it Jordan Spence now, who's been really active in our last few games. If you guys can remember way back a week ago, he's been lighting up the lamp here. He's gotten a couple goals in his last few games. He's been offensively dominant. He's been good defensively. Rasmussen now, the talented young star for Detroit, shoots that on net. We'll make a save here. Kind of a one-sided game here early for you. Not a lot of shots headed my way. Oh, you can't fault the boys for starting on time here. Holy jumpins. Dylan Larkin now in front to Dante Fabry. Or Fabro is Dante. Who's Fabry? Dante Fabro and something Fabry. Not quite sure who that is. Clendenning now. Passes it to Raymond. I don't even know what that name was. Fabry gets it on net. Is it Dante Fabry? No, Fabry's the forward. Dante Fabro is the defenseman for Nashville, right? I don't even know. There's too many Fabs in the league. Raymond now. Skates up. Mason Raymond on the right wing here. Passes it down below the net to Dylan Larkin. Dylan Larkin trying to get in front. That defenseman, I don't even know what his name is, gets it on net. That's their 10th shot. So they've had a couple shots here late in the first period to at least get some pressure. And speaking of pressure, Dylan Larkin on net. We have full pressure mounting. The new patch did address all of those penalty issues we've been having, so some new penalties being called. Oh my gosh, Fiala right in the middle. He has a step, and he decides to just try and shoot it. End of his shift, doesn't have much legs left. Kaliev trying to get that one on net, and we are having one heck of a period from this top line. Kaliev decides to just curl back, not going in deep. 17 seconds left on the clock. Fabry gets absolutely crunched there by Quentin Byfield. Dubois up to Fiala late in the period. Anderson now with Dubois, and a shot from the point. What a period from the boys. 3-0 you got here from the Kings. We could take a commanding lead into this first intermission.
We'll be back with period number 2 in moments. Well, let's see what period 2 has in store for us as they are about to drop the puck. Here we go. Lots of time left in this one, but certainly a lopsided affair to this point.
Sorry, one sec here, guys. All right, let's get back into it. Got a lot of people messaging me here. It's family messaging, work messaging. It's early in the morning, trying to get this in before I officially start work, but we got some ongoing thing. It's been a busy month. Like I said, it's not been as clear cut and dry. December is always like November, December is always one of those months where, you know, like works tend to get like their last things in. Working at a tech company, you try and get all your stuff out before the holidays so you can have like a code freeze and you're not pushing out new updates. Then on top of that, it's Christmas shopping for the family, getting things set up. So I'm also in the process of moving, so that's a big thing that'll kind of play a part on when these videos get pumped. 3-0 here. 17:45 left in the second period. But, you know, busy time of the year. I wouldn't have it. I love the holidays. Christmas has always been my favorite time of the year. I just love hanging out with friends, family. I'm a winter guy as well. I love winter. Now, I don't like the minus 40 degrees that we sometimes get here in Ontario, but I do love a good little snow. Love watching holiday movies. It's just a good time, but with that, it means that it's a little busier. It's harder to record. But you guys are awesome. You guys have commented before, you know, when I've said that I need a few days. It's not easy. I mean, you look at a lot of people who try making content. I'm not going to go out here and try and say I'm a content creator. I'm just doing this for fun. I love it. It's a lot of fun to play new games and interact with people. But for content creators, you see a lot of people that start up streaming and then they say they're going to make this crazy schedule and don't follow through with it. And then you're leaving your fans or your people who watch your videos wondering why you haven't posted in so long. But it's because it's hard to keep a schedule. Like when I was a streamer, I tried streaming 5 days a week. It was like 3 during the week and once or twice on the weekend. And even that was so freaking hard to stick by. And then you do, even as a small creator, you do feel like you're letting people down because you do build a relationship where people like watching your stuff or come back looking for more. And when you haven't been able to post, it's a little shitty. So for me, I'd rather not half-ass a video and, you know, post something that I'm not happy with, or make a promise and say I'm going to post every single Monday, Wednesday, Friday, every week, all year long, because then that's when you can't deliver. That's also bad. So for me, it's kind of, I'll post when I can, and you guys seem to enjoy that. The more I post, obviously, the better. But as we get, like, this all stems from as we get closer to Christmas, it does get a little bit more challenging. And then you throw in the fact that I'm moving, so all this needs to pack up here in about a month. It gets a little bit challenging, so bear with me, guys. We'll get through it. Once we move, it's gonna be clear sailing. Kaliev now being pressured off the puck there. Glendenning up to Domi. So Domi having an impact here in this game. He's all over the ice. Barabanov off to Zadina. It's a pretty good second line. I mean, you know, it's not as lethal as some of the other lines we've seen. I have Max Domi in my franchise. He actually can become a good player. Like, not that he's a bad player already, but he does have pretty good potential where, oh boy, Rasmussen now. Wow, I gotta get, hey, that's just a good goal. I timed that poke check almost perfectly, and he still hung on to that, and Michael Rasmussen gets his 14th of the season. I guess my poke check didn't go straight at puck. It kind of went towards the left side. But what a way to hold on to that puck. Straddles me like a freaking horse and buries his 14th of the season. That's just one heck of a goal by Michael Rasmussen. And he's had a 32-point season so far. Not bad for the young man. But yeah, you got to give that. I mean, it's one-on-one. We decided to dive for the poke check. It's something that I've been trying to use a little bit more. I thought I timed it right. My stick went a little bit to the left instead of towards the puck. And he hangs on to that beautifully with a backhand to his forehand, and he beats me cleanly by the pad. So pretty solid little goal there. 3-1 hockey game, 8 minutes left here in the second period. And they got some life. Fiala now skating the puck out. Gets rubbed off. Danton Heinen. I believe he's still on Boston. I don't really know where Heinen, whatever his name is playing. Glendening now back into front. And just like that, the man we were just talking about, Heinen, comes down low, gets a beautiful feed, and we're seeing some superstar difficulty coming to factor right now. Is Danton Heinen, 13th of the season. Is he a defenseman? I swear to God he is. But either way, he comes down really low, and I mean, that's a perfect feed. Now our defensemen look a little stale as Gavrikov just loses his man there. Spence is out in no man's land at the hash marks, and all of a sudden we have a 3-2 hockey game as Rasmussen gets another point on the season. So this line for Detroit going to work. And unfortunately for us, that's another goal that, I mean, I would love to say I want back, but we followed him across. He just had that buried. Wide open net, gets it past. We try getting across on the cross seamer. Fabry now gets rubbed off the puck by Pacioretty, and we've fallen a little bit flat here in the later stages of the second period. It's been pretty good from both teams, back and forth action, but you know, you pot a couple goals early there, and we've seen momentum.
The Red Wings have time to work with, but they need to convert on one of these scoring chances as they are trailing here in the second.
Byfield now for the faceoff in the offensive zone. Larkin wins the puck back to Seider. Seider up to Fabry. Gets pushed off the puck. 5 minutes left here in the second period. Mikey Anderson looking to get the Kings back on track. It was a really good first 2 minutes. Dubois, you're 10 feet offside, brother. You gotta wait. You gotta wait for that puck to catch up to you. Really good first opening 5 minutes. Really good first period for that matter. We had 3 goals in 3.5 minutes. But since then, it's been mostly the Detroit Red Wings. You got to give them credit for fighting back here. And now we're just kind of being hemmed in our zone as Dubois looks to carry this one out. He does. Gets it up to Byfield. He has Pacioretty on his left and decides for a dump and chase of his own. But Oli Mata up to Seider. They get it out of their net, their end. And Fabry now runs into some traffic. Mason Raymond over to Seider. And the very talented young defenseman there comes screaming in, and we are just kind of watching them do so. I don't really know why we're just giving all these defensemen free range to walk into the net, but we make a big save to keep the team in it. We gotta get some legs going here, boys. Byfield now. One thing about this video game is the momentum is very, very heavy. I mean, we've seen it with the fatigue. We've seen it with the high pressure system that they've implemented. But even without that, if you score a couple goals, it seems like your legs, just like real hockey for that matter, but even more so in this video game, you just see the AI just pick it up a notch. They start making really crisp passing, start getting their legs working. But a big hit there by Pacioretty slows that one down. Now Kaliev with Kempe and Pacioretty. That puck landed on Patch's stick. He has an open net. Doughty now. Mikey Anderson, not a lot of time left on the clock. And a big save there by Husso to keep this one a 1-goal hockey game with 0.5 seconds left on the clock. Kempe now loses the face-off. But we have a 3-2 hockey game, which once was a 3-0 blistering start. That second period was entirely the Detroit Red Wings. Now, I know the shots are 8-4. We did a good job blocking shots there late. But the time of attack there for the Red Wings was about a minute and a half more that period than the Kings. They also caught up to us in shots and then passed us. So it was a really busy second period. Let's see if the boys can come out fast here. Kempe now losing the puck to Larkin for a minute, but Fialis gets that puck as it squirted out into the open ice. Sider up to Fabry. What a good first line. What a good first defensive pairing for the Red Wings. You can see, you know, they've kind of struggled to get to 500 hockey, but you can see why they've been effective. If Ville Husso can be good for them. Right now, it seems like Kempe is the only man that has the scoring touch here. Fabry now loses the puck. Kaliev up to Mikey Anderson. 17 left on the clock in this one. Kempe. Oh my gosh. Fabry now in front. And Dylan Larkin at the hash marks inside takes a massive shot. We're going to have a quick look at this one. What a feed again. And this is what I'm talking about. Drew Doughty, just look at him slip a little bit low. Doesn't have a front foot mentality there. And, I mean, Larkin has nothing but me to shoot on, and we get across. We make a big glove save. We keep that puck out of the net. But right now, it looks like the defensemen are kind of getting caught puck watching. It's always when the forward brings it down low, somebody gets right into the slot, and the defensemen are kind of just gliding their way out of the zone. So, need to clean it up, but we're still in this 3-2, 16 minutes left. We'll see if the boys can't find some footing here. It's been entirely Red Wings dominance here since the second goal went in for them. Mason Raymond now. He goes behind the net, and they try in that little saucer pass back in front. And now we're in dangerous territory as full pressure about to happen as Doughty gets that puck. Mikey Anderson trying to skate it out. He turns around. Now we got a clean exit from the zone as Dubois streaks in, and he's trying to get it across to Pacioretty. That's a great stick there by the defenseman to break that one up as it looked like Pacioretty was home free. Zadorov gets crunched along the boards now. Barabanov back to Zadina. I don't know why I said Zadorov. He is the defenseman. I should not have played that. Oh! Mikey Anderson gets hit and the puck squirts free and just clips the post. Oh my gosh, I should have hung on to that. I always make that mistake, man. Pressure's almost full, and then I decide to make a pass into the corner. Good stick there by Max Pacioretty, who skates it out. Patches now over to Quentin Byfield. He tries getting the puck in front to Dubois. Backhander on net. Now a nice little pushback shift here by our boys. Right in front, and Max Pacioretty buries the rebound. What a good power play there from Quentin Byfield along the boards. Just takes it clean back. Last legs of his shift. Gets the puck low on net, and Pacioretty there on the doorstep to bank in his 17th. So the man is on a tear this season. And yeah, just a power move there. Shrugs off the defenseman. Domi down low. You can see that's kind of been the tail of the tape for both teams right now. Is just kind of finding themselves a little lower than they probably wanted to be. We got a 4-2 hockey game with 11:33 left on the clock. It's going to be Pacioretty from Byfield and Dubois. This lineup now healthy. Putting up points. Domi right in front. Beats me cleanly, and my crossbar says not today. Give him an old tap on the bar. Say thank you to our best friend on the ice. Oh my God, what a shot there in close by Domi. I did not know he could get it up that quickly. I didn't really come out to challenge him because I was in position, I was in my net, but I need to be out farther. I did not think he was squeaking that one past. Good hockey game brewing here. We knew that all these teams, especially East teams, are looking for points, looking to claw their way back into a playoff spot. Just because we're holding on to third in our division doesn't mean that we aren't going to get tested by some of these teams who have struggled a little bit throughout the season. Kaliev now loses the puck. Still don't know what that defenseman's name is. Good poke check there. Come on, boys. Oh, boy. All right. Mason Raymond almost got tripped there. I'm actually surprised. No penalties so far called in this one. So maybe the new penalty system actually working the way it should be. I feel like he got a little bit tripped up on that one, but we'll take the no call any day. Gavrikov now trying to get around his man, loses the puck. Now it scores free back up to Dylan Larkin. In front. And that, they are trying that so often, man. That is insane. That's AI learning and adapting as we finally get a third line shift here. Adam Henrique, now that lineup's healthy, back on the third line alongside Donato and Kasperi Kapanen. 5:50 on the clock. McIsaac, that's how you say that name apparently. So basically Mick Isaac, McIsaac. Chicago Blackhawks, got Connor Bedard, Dallas Stars. I think that was Vancouver. Either way, there's some tough games, man. For us, we have 25 wins on the season, still miles behind Thatcher Demko. 5 wins might not seem like a lot, but in this season, it is. But what a sophomore year we're having here. Donato up to Doughty. 4:40 left on the clock. The captain goes to work. He gets it into the Red Wings zone, loses the puck, but it's Adam Henrique up to Kasperi Kapanen, and he tries wristing that above the pad of Hulo, who does a great job shutting the door there. Zadina Barabanov gets double crunched. I don't even know how Doughty did that. That's a double D on. Kapanen just hangs on, toe rating. I saw the shot. Oh my lord, he beat him too and hit the outside of the post. Fabry loses the puck up to Dylan Larkin now. My goalie's having a hard time reacting to these point shots. Usually, you know, my vision's been good enough where the AI controls will kind of take over and at least get me down into butterfly. And right now the puck is whizzing past me. I guess that could be good vision considering he knows it's not going on net. It seems a little weird when a slap shot comes from the point. My guy's just like, Kempe now in the offensive zone. We got a minute 43. We'll have to keep an eye on the Red Wings net if they can get it out of their zone and with some pressure in the offensive zone. Still in that right now. Doughty with a good job there. Kaliev, under a minute left in this game. 4-2 for the Kings. Great first period by Adrian Kempe. A beautiful goal there by Max Pacioretty. Gets us up by 2. And McIsaac now up to Dylan Larkin. He gets it back. Zadina. McIsaac in now. So a guy who I didn't know how to pronounce, getting a lot of time with the puck. Anderson being hounded, rolls off the hit. He gets plowed in the corner there. Big hit there by Max Domi. 7 seconds left. Oh! The puck is squirting everywhere. With 1.1 left on the clock. I kept saying Mason. It's Lucas, isn't it? Yeah, Lucas Raymond. This is the other one. Lucas Raymond. Oh, we're in position, but you can see right here, right as he get it. Watch the boards. The boards will go red for full pressure, and he buries. Oh my gosh, my goalie's just out of. Apparently, they reworked the player stamina. I'm not sure if that transferred over to the goalie stamina, but my God. I know I'm like 86 overall. I'm not quite where we need to be. But like, it feels like my goalie bar just like, it goes like this way too quickly. That's like 2 saves and my guy's already exhausted. Down in my butterfly, hoping I make some sort of blocker save, and Lucas Raymond cleanly picks the corner. Right as the buzzer's about to sound to ruin some of our stats. But we will take a 4-3 win. Wasn't my cleanest effort, but coming back after a week playing on superstar difficulty, we'll head out of home with a 24 save win, and more importantly, 2 points onto the board to hang on to this spot. Yeah, a little sloppy. That last goal, I probably should have been standing, but I also didn't think that my guy would be so exhausted that when the shot went off, he landed on his butt. But, you know, I digress a little bit. Big win there. We'll see if we get the start here. So a week and a half break. Long time. You can see all the simulation going.
Time to take a look.
We should have some training hours here. I don't think we have 2 skill points. I'm hanging on to my skill points if you guys are wondering. Breakaway is an 83, 96 5-hole. Glove low is still so bad comparatively, but so is recovery. Speed's still low. Rebound's still not great. Do I just put some points in a rebound? I think rebound's got to be what we start focusing on. You know, rebound is something that unfortunately I can't really control. All right, Here we go. Chicago Blackhawks. We have a road game after about a week and a half off for the All-Star break. We are back here. Road game. Let's see if Connor Bedard, Seth Jones, Freddie Anderson, we'll see what they bring to the table. Another fun matchup here. Game number 2 for this video. Let's get after it.
Welcome to the Madhouse. Highest paid philosophy for EA Sports. We're in Chicago, the home of the Hawks.
Do 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 do. All right, let's get after it, boys. Taylor Hall, Connor Bedard. You know what they're capable of in this video game. We'll see if Kempe can have an explosive start like he did in the last game. Wins the faceoff cleanly. I'll tell you, Kempe is one of those guys where even in real hockey, I feel like he is blossoming into a really good superstar. Like, I actually do think he has the capabilities of being a really strong player in this league. And in this video game, he is on one right now as he nearly beats the glove there. I don't think that's Freddie in net, so not sure who's playing right now. We typically find backup goaltenders a lot in this game. Look, we've been trying to feed Arthur Kaliev for one-timers so much in this game, so much to the point where I feel like players are not shooting the puck. We've talked about, I've seen the comments, you guys are saying the team tries finding him way too much and it suffers the line. But that is something from Drew Doughty in the corner, and a beautiful position slap shot. Cleanly beats Tristan Jarry. They have Anderson and Jarry. Is that actually Tristan? My lord, that's a scary combination. But Arthur Kaliev is going to blow past Tristan Jarry for a beautiful one-timing goal. 17th this season now for him. We got some goal scorers on this team, man. It is really fun to watch right now. I don't know which Radish is this. I feel like it's probably the one that's currently on. Is there one? I don't even know. There's so many players I'm still unfamiliar with. Like, I know all the players, but I don't know where they play right now. Radish up to Taylor Hall. He tries dangling out Doughty. He does a good job just sticking with it. Shrugs the hit off. Now he's going to go for a skate up to Arthur Kaliev. Kempe now into the Chicago zone. And you got Tristan Jarry just scrambling in net to try and get a handle on where that puck is, but Taylor Hall is going to skate this through the neutral zone. Mike Anderson rubbing Radish off. Gosti Bear now. Kempe being hugged against the board. He'll kick it and he'll clear. So if I remember correctly, the last time we played Chicago, we had a shutout going until Murphy. I think Captain Murphy, if I'm not mistaken, banked it past us, came down from the point off a face-off, and buried it to end our shutout bid. We're going to slide over, just get a handle on that one. It kind of squeaked up high on us. 1-0 hockey game, 13:36. Beautiful goal there by Arthur Kaliev. Make some noise, banners going off, and the crowd is completely silent. EA, please fix your environments. 7-3-0 in our last 10. So January's been a fun month, man. We're now into February. It's now officially the month before the trade deadline. A lot of games in a short amount of time. You have to think Spencer Knight's getting quite a few starts this month. We have 4 games this week alone. This is the first of a back-to-back, so you got to think, if I'm the coach, you're putting in Knight for tomorrow's game. Then we got a game on Thursday and a game on Saturday. That's a lot of hockey in a very short time. Following week, it's like 3-3-3. There's very few breaks off here. 2-7-1 in their last 10. So Chicago definitely struggling. They got a fairly young team, some veterans trying to help them out. But you got to assume Connor Bedard's going to blossom into a superstar. Even in this game, he's already like an 85 overall or something crazy. Probably a little low now, to be honest. The kid's got, what, 12 goals in real hockey? Some big saves there, and Gavrikov with good stick to help us out. Dubois, he's liking this dump and chase, solo chase, and I'm not sure I follow with him. I know that's something I can't control, something the AI just continuously has. Colton Dock comes in. Wide open. Damn, our glove's looking bad today, bro. Or is that our blocker, I mean? I don't even know which side he did. No, that's a bad... Our glove low is so brutal, man. How does that beat us? End whistle over to Doc. And Colton Dock just rips that. What a shot from the young man. And he has 9 on the season. Okay. Superstar is a whole new level of beast. What a shot by Colton Dock. 9th of the season, assisted by Entwistle and Gosh Despair. Oh my lord. Okay, well, I wish I had that one back. Apologies, that's my fault, but what a beautifully placed shot. Spence now trying to get involved. Jones loses the puck, but he's got a man chasing as Gavrikov does get back in time. I did not expect that wrist shot. If you're wondering why that was a beautifully placed shot, dude. Wow, wow, wee wow. 7 minutes left here in the first period. We got a 1-1 hockey game. Stillman loses it. Fiala scoops it up. Now Kaliev trying to get Kempe sprawling on the left side there. Puck gets squirted free. Radish now. Bedard on the ice. We'll just hold on to this as we do not want to give this young man any time and space to play with it in front of the net. Patch ready now. Getting hit off the puck hard. Radish. Is it Taylor Radish? I thought Taylor Radish played for like Lightning or something. I don't even know. Anderson now skating it up. He's got Dubois with him. That open ice dangle just doesn't seem to work. Radish in the corner. He's got Gosh Despair down low trying to help him out, but it's going to be Mikey Anderson that gets the puck. Up to Quinn Byfield. Second line shift now for the Kings. Dubois. He tries to dangle. Does get a shot on net. It's not that great, but he gets the puck back and runs into the net as Byfield gets the puck with Tristan Jarry sprawling on the ice. We have a whistle now. A little bit unlucky there. Maybe some help from the defenseman. Gets crashed into the net. Byfield wins it cleanly to Mikey Anderson. Okay, stop taking the net off, boys. EA, is this a new thing in the patch? Why is everybody just skating face first into a net? Hello? Awareness? Spatial awareness? Byfield for the face-off now. We got 4:20 left on the clock. Athanasiou gets it up to Catton. Doughty once again in his own zone. He's been so good for us all year. Gets that one up to Max Pacioretty, who has a burst of speed on Seth Jones. Oh, he tries cross-creasing over to Byfield, who had a step. But a good stick there again. The cross-crease not finding purchase here in the first period. Doughty now up to Arthur Kaliev. He was thinking about that open ice dangle, but he finds Gavrikov and Kempe sprawls in. Where's the puck? Tristan Jarry with a huge glove save as Kempe held on to that probably a little bit longer than he should have. Big save there from Tristan Jarry. And this game remains a 1-1 hockey game with only a couple minutes left here in the opening period. Jones now turns away from his man and gets it up to Reichel, who gets it to Stillman, and now Catton. Catton into the Kings zone. He passes in front. This cross-creaser has been a big annoyance of mine. My lord, everybody's trying it. Spence, Gavrikov. Arthur Kaliev, the goal scorer for the Kings, loses the puck, and now it's Athanasiou. Up to Reichel. Reichel doing some dangling. We'll make a big save on Radish, who stepped out from the bench. With 3 seconds left here, we are being peppered with shots, but we stand tall, and we will keep this a 1-1 hockey game. What an end of the shift period from that. That's a beautiful shot, man. My God, Chicago. So 8-9 is in favor of Chicago, actually. A little bit more time on attack, a little bit more physical. Kind of getting outplayed by a team who struggled in their last 10. So big second period coming up. Let's go, boys. Let's get back on track. We know what we're capable of. Bedard wins the faceoff back to Shane Gosh Despair, who gets it up to Taylor Hall, and Radish keeps that one in. Bedard on the doorstep. A little bit deep, kind of glided past the red line. It was still a really good shot. We got over to make the save just in case. Now Bedard getting roughed off the puck by Captain Drew Doughty. Or is that Kempe? I can't even tell anymore. Those EA animations, I knew he was facing towards the bench and his stick went through his body and got the slap shot. Oh, man. This game has some really, really cool but really bad animations in the game. Like, I would love if he turned his entire body there. Oh, Fiala loses the puck and actually squirts up to Tristan Jarry. So this is now our second game with no penalties. I'm kind of wondering if they overtuned it and now we have to change our sliders back. Because right now they're all about 15. That's where I found the sweet spot. It was like 15, 20-ish maybe. But if they adjusted how many penalties they're called in a game, does that mean I have to switch it back to 50? Keep an eye on that. We obviously don't want penalties in extreme. But you also don't want the opposite side of the spectrum where nothing's being called and you don't have a penalty for 5 games at a time. So I'll keep an eye on it. I might have to... Let me know in the comments. You guys seem to be following the patches pretty closely. Should I change back the sliders? Maybe not to 50 where they started. But... Or we could just be playing really disciplined. Who knows? I mean... This version of the game has some really weird crap that happens in it. It quite literally could be anything. As Byfield pokes that one away from Murphy. Goes down into the Chicago zone, and it's GeForce who corrals that puck up to ASUS. Over to Reichel. So right now, goal scorers for both teams coming in the first period. 13:38 left on the clock here in the second. We got Doughty up to Pacioretty, so second line on the ice for the LA Kings. Byfield's taking a step, but he gets it over to Dubois. Now a nice little sequence there. Good effort here from Pacioretty. Keeps the puck alive. Byfield. Oh my gosh. What a shift here as Kaliev steps on for Dubois. Line change in progress. We had Tristan Jarry just all sorts of sprawling there, but makes good play from his defenseman. Makes it look easy. Connor Bedard on the ice, playing a lot of minutes here as you would expect. Jordan Spence, puck right back to him. Arthur Kaliev now on the right wing. He's going to get hit along the boards, but he squeaks through it. Kempe now in front. Oh my gosh, we can't buy a goal right now. Kempe beats the goaltender, lands flat on the stick, but just to the side of the net for Arthur Kaliev. He almost had his second of the night. What a shift here. Kempe skating it out, using their feet a little bit more. You love to see that. Up to Fiala. Some nice little soft passes back to Kempe, who's been looking so good lately. And there we finally have it. I knew it would happen. I knew it'd be us. Arthur Kaliev gets called for tripping as he's nowhere near that puck. And Can opens the Chicago Blackhawk player. Tristan Jarry, 1-7, so probably got traded. I don't think he would have been signed. Maybe. It depends if Freddie's getting that many starts. 1-7 seems like quite a little bit, considering this version of the game likes to switch goaltenders a lot. But you never know. I mean, Freddie could just be having the majority of starts. If they're struggling that much, you would think they would flip-flop a little bit more. So they may have just acquired Jarry. I feel like they did not have him last time we played. Reichel now. Up to Gavrikov loses it. Where's the puck? ASUS now. Power play, 1 minute left. We make a big save as that puck is just jumbling and pinballing all over the front of our crease. We got to make sure that that stays out and keep this game tied. 7:58 on the clock. So one thing I'll notice about my stamina is it looks like it's still draining really quickly for goaltenders, but it's recovering between whistles a lot more. Like before, you'd have like 7 minutes left. I've been peppered with shots. You would think my bar max would be a lot lower, but it's pretty high right now. So definitely some adjustments were made. I just don't know if they were made to recovery for goaltenders. Or not recovery, sorry. Like this. Like how fast it ticks down into dangerous situations. But good job there from Carl Grunstrom. Barely gets any time. He's on the fourth line, unfortunately. Seth Joes in his own zone. That's going to be a whistle with 1 second left here in the penalty. So Arthur Kaliev dodging a bullet here. See if he can step on the ice. Henrique and Grant, I believe, on the ice for the Kings. Big face-off win by Henrique. He's used to seeing that. Gosh, despair. Arthur Kaliev back on the ice. Chicago trying to get an end of penalty shift on the other end of the ice. The first line doing a good job getting on. Henrique off for Kempe now, so we still got Grant on the ice. Taylor Hall with the A on his shirt doing some dipsy doodles through the offensive zone. And we'll glove that one with 5:36 left here in the second period of this hockey game. 16 save effort so far. I can only imagine it's going to be a lot higher than that with a team like Chicago, talent that they got. You can imagine a lot more shots going as Connor Bedard and Sebastian Aho getting tangled up there. Gavrikov. He has the puck. He's going for a skate. Some good wheels on that tall man. Kaliev over to Kempe. Trying to get the puck through, but you got to give credit to the Chicago players. They're getting their sticks right in the right position every time. Kempe now up to Kevin Fiala. 3 minutes left here in the second period. He'll try and dangle. He does, loses it, but gets it back. And now Catton up to Anathasiou. So a little bit of a first line versus third line shift here after the penalty. Fiala spotted. Streaks through the middle. He'll get it back to Kempe. It lands on his stick, and Kaliev can't get a break. It's on his stick, but as he's getting bumped or as he's skating away. Oh, bro. So close to being a 2-1 or a 3-1 even. How do you let... And I didn't even... That's my own fault. I took forever to react there. But I also thought that they had him covered. Why? How does Anathasiou break free so easily on... That's such a weak effort by the defense, man. Oh, he didn't even get hit. He just skated. Look at this. Mikey Anderson gets hit by Kaliev, and Doughty decides to go through to the puck carrier instead of stopping the pass. And I was there just really late, man. Oh, what a bad goal late in the second period to give up. Mikey Anderson trying to get back, gets pushed away by Kaliev, who's probably trying to go to the bench. And then Doughty goes towards the shooter, and I failed to get across. We got a 2-1 hockey game. Oh, it was... That's such a bad goal to give up late. Man! All right, let's refocus. We need a big third period. Shots are 20-13. We have been struggling in this one. Long layoff, a week and a half since that All-Star break. Probably a little rusty. And Chicago's been... excuse me? You? What? Huh? 25 on the season for Dubois. We'll talk about that in a minute. Huh? Oh, Tristan Jarry. What the... You didn't even put any... Oh, Jarry. That's worse than mine to give up. Oh my lord, what a backhander and a 25th goal. So you got to keep in mind, Dubois was center last year. With all this juggling that the lineup made, the GM made during the trade deadline, Dubois got kind of stuck playing center, and normally he's good at center. But for some reason, playing wing alongside Quentin Byfield has been so good for him. Not that Byfield had any impact on that play. That was a solo effort, basically, from Dubois for this backhand. Perfectly plays 25 goals, man. Good on the young man. We'll head to the third period. All of a sudden, what looked like a for sure 2-1 lead for the Chicago Blackhawks. Dubois says not quite yet. Backhands it, top corner Cheddar, and gets it tied 2-2. Third period of action now. Fiala. Just kind of undecided once he goes into the corner. You see all these AI from the other teams trying to dish it back in front, and that's probably what he's looking for, but sometimes it looks like his controller disconnects. I don't know, man. Bedard now streaking through the neutral zone. Oh my gosh, why did my guy fall like that? Every time a shot's blocked, your dude falls. It's such a stupid thing. Fiala just gonna skate. Why did I have to open my big fat mouth? Here I am talking about all the non-penalty calls, and you got Kevin Fiala away from the puck, tripping a guy for no reason. 2 minutes of penalty kill required to keep this a even hockey game into the third period. Good face-off win there. Woo! Anathasiou on the doorstep. We're able to get our big body in front there and able to just kind of push him out of the way in a desperation attempt almost. Please, Doughty, you were looking a little bad after giving you so much praise here. How are you getting mustered off the puck by a guy like that? He's not even that good, dude. Come on, man. You're better than that. Face-off win for Donato. Sorry, face-off for Donato. Loses it cleanly again to Connor Bedard. And Grunstrom will take off with Donato on his right side. A shorthanded attempt here. Great stick again. That time Taylor Hall coming back. Gets his body in front and the stick. Radish now. And we saw that one the whole way. Just kind of cheat a little bit back in front. And we will rob Taylor Hall on the doorstep. Is right now, I'm not really happy with the defense. Look, that goal, we can say both those goals are goals that I wish I could have back. That, you know, that beautiful shot by Doc, and then that cross creaser that I was late on. Yep, knew that was coming. I think it is Taylor Radish. I saw the T. It is Taylor Radish. Gets his 11th of the season on the power play. Face-off loss again. Rebound. That's why I'm trying to put points in rebound, man. You get out far, you challenge the shot. Nobody even sees Radish streaking towards the net. In perfect position, rebound, banks it in, and the Chicago Blackhawks regain another 1-goal lead here. Fiala should be sat. That is a horrible penalty to take for no reason. Ay caramba. 3-2 here. 16 minutes left in the third. Boys got to start activating the glutes, getting the speed going. We've beaten Tristan Jarry on some pretty gross goals. Let's just start getting pucks towards the net and stop doing this. The dump and chase makes no sense, man. It's not even a chase, it's just a dump at this point. This top line is smothering this Dubois line pretty hard. Dang, dude. 3-2, 1 goal difference here. 14:15 on the clock. And yeah, nearly a minute of attacking ice time for the Blackhawks. That's crazy. This is a team that's 2-7-1 or whatever. Here we go. Patch ready. Another good block there by Stillman. In front. In front. I was hoping Pacioretty would spot him, but the fact that he got the puck down low, I'm not even quite sure who was down low there. Gets his second of the night. Dubois back in front. We saw the play developing. We called it out. I think it's going to be Byfield here. Yeah, just reverse hit. Gets it. Byfield spots Dubois right in front, and he makes no mistake for his second of the night. 26th of the year. And what a play here. Good connection there from the boys. All square again here as the Leafs just evaporate. The second Chicago gets one, the boys have had a response. So you got to give some credit there. 3-3. Byfield Pacioretty with assists, obviously. Let's go, boys. Come on. Keep it up. Jarry has looked not that great in this game. To be fair, there's a couple goals that I wish I had back as well. That rebound one on the power play, quite literally nothing I can do with the rebound control that I have. It's one of my weak parts of the game. You know, we different penalty types, my ass. Kevin Fiala, stop! That's your second trip of the game. Oh my gosh, you're behind him. What do you think you're going to accomplish on that? Chicago being gifted opportunities here. 10 shots on the penalty, or on the power play, and we're not even done. Henrique now skating it out. I don't think you should put Donato in the offensive zone or in the defensive zone faceoffs anymore. Henrique has won his couple of faceoffs that he's gotten, and it's cleared the puck both times. Woo! Puck somehow gets to Radish, makes a big slap shot. We're in perfect position there. Murphy keeps that puck alive. That's a horrible clear effort from the boys. I'm not even mad. I'm not mad. I'm blaming the boys. That was a horrible clear effort. Horrible. You do not throw it in the center of the ice. That's a third goal that I personally wish I had back. I can't blame the team on me letting in a goal like that. Like, we're right there. The problem is it's a stupid fatigue system. Makes it that I can't make a clean save ever. It's frustrating. But, like, where is the effort from the boys to even attempt to stop these passes? Like, first of all, that clear there by Henrique is the stupidest thing I've ever seen. Also, I hate that EA implemented this. Every guy is the Statue of Liberty and can make a save. Gets it on net. We make another great rebound to the corner. Where's bodies on this play? Okay, that's not bad there. What happens? Mikey Anderson. So Aho takes off, leaving Radish alone. That's probably why Mikey Anderson's AI comes over. But now you have Connor freaking Bedard in front. Like, how is this acceptable by the team right now? And then typical off the bottom of my glove and in. Well, you're taking... Kevin Fiala has taken 2 trips in this game for no reason to be poke checking. None. 0. And the fact that it's happened twice to him and he's still on the ice here is mind-blowing. Pull me, coach. Pull me. I'm done. Yeah, the team fell apart in this game. I'm not going to be able to save those. My breakaway's too low. I'm personally frustrated. Well, guys, it's the win-loss continues. It sucks. This is such a bad feeling. As Reichel gets behind our defenseman for a breakaway. Like, our defense looks fucking terrible right now. Pardon the français. What am I witnessing right here? This is so unbelievably brutal. I'm not happy with any of the goals. Don't get me wrong. Like, I'm putting blame on myself for some of these weak things. In position and just not able to make the save is unacceptable. But the fact that I've had to make saves on open people or breakaways now is... What are we doing, guys? Kempe gets back to help out a very struggling defensive team right now. And we are about to lose to Chicago Blackhawks, who are 2-7-1. Boy, oh boy, that all-star break was not good. That all-star break was not good for the boys' momentum. Fiala better do something here to redeem himself. If I'm the coach, you're sitting on the frickin' pine bench for a long time. Not a good effort there. Anthony, see you now. What? That's life of be a pro. Can I actually be pulled? This just isn't even fun at this point. I don't even want to watch it. Cool, you'll keep me in for 7th. This is actually remarkable. I don't know if you guys are... You feel free to quick to say I'm just blaming the defense, but look how bad of an effort this is. Gavrikov here, skating with him. EA, bro, come on. He is quite literally 10 feet away, goes to poke check and loses it. Okay, so Kaliev's with him, so that's fine. Now he gets back into a good position. These animations are something special, boys and girls. These animations are something special. 6-3 hockey game for the Chicago freaking Blackhawks. And the first game, 32 shots! And the first game back since the All-Star break. And if I'm the coach and I see the tight race where we're only a couple points inside a playoff spot, I am absolutely reaming the team, including me. You're allowed to ream me, but I'm giving it to the boys after this game. My God, this is a bad look. Spence trying to get involved. We talked about him last game. He has had a pretty solid season, but with a 3-goal deficit, and we got Dallas Stars, Seattle Krakens, Buffalo Sabres up next. You got to think they're gonna switch gears and give a start to Spencer Knight here. You know, I think it's really easy to look at this and be like, Superstar maybe impacted some of these plays, but like when I'm seeing their defense having unbelievable pressure with their sticks, being disciplined, getting back into the play. Yeah, we beat Tristan Jarry on some pretty garbage goals, if I'm being honest. And you look at what our team has done, it's tough. It's a tough pill to swallow. We're 253 away from a loss here on the road. Bedard lighting us up. Taylor Radish lighting us up. Oh my gosh. Like, you were... Why does my guy put the puck on the stick? Just cover it. You're talking about a team getting outplayed by a young superstar. That's an example right there. Kids everywhere, in the right position, scoring goals. I've gotten tired. The thing that's annoying me, and I don't know if I've seen a lot of comments saying the latest patch ruined player gameplay. Whatever, I don't buy it. I mean, the game is what it is. It's, you know, people are very quick to complain about the gameplay. The thing that pisses me off the most is EA introduced this like desperation attempt for players as well, where they'll see the puck and do something to like try and make a play to get it, where you saw Bedard reach for it there. But the animations look so stupid. Like he's like 7 feet long there trying to make the play, and the kid's like 5'10". Well, honestly, let's have a look at... We just didn't have it. We got progressively worse. 8-6-4. They got better. 9-11-13. I let in some bad ones. Let's be honest. We had some good momentum. But at the end of the day, that is a defensive collapse from the entire team that I have not seen from these guys in a long time. And if I'm looking at this schedule, like I said, we got to be better. We got to be better. 818 save percentage is not something that I'm ever going to be happy with. That's a bad game. Drops the stats down below 920. Something we also haven't had. And this is also where Be a Pro is stupid. This is our third time playing both games in a back-to-back after getting lit up 6-3. We are now playing the Dallas Stars, who are unbelievable in first in their division, and we're gonna be exhausted. Well, hey, we never said this push was gonna be easy, boys and girls. I hope you guys did enjoy that first game. That second game was a tough one coming back from that all-star break, but we'll get after it here in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, and until the next video, we'll catch you back here. Peace.